A very good morning to all my dear students. Again welcome to video lectures of Innovative Public School Borode. So we are studying our chapter factorization from 8th RD Sharma. Okay, and last lecture we have seen the factorization of algebraic expression expressible as perfect square. Okay, expressible as perfect square. So we have seen whatever the basic needed for the factorization of such algebraic expressions expressible in perfect square. Okay, for that we use two identities. First two identities. First one is a plus b bracket square. Second one is the a minus b bracket square. Also we have seen some example based on this. Okay, 4 or 5 example based on this. Today in this lecture we are going to learn another different types of the example based on the factorization of the algebraic expression expressible as the perfect square. That is by using the first two identities, and in some example we have used or we have applied two identities. Okay, first or second and third, that is the a square minus b square. So let me start. Write down the example number first. Next example. Okay, we continue the same type of example. X raised to 4 minus, factorize x raised to 4 minus in bracket x minus z raised to 4. X minus z raised to 4. Okay, look here, solution. Okay, solution is equal to, look here. Now we use here which identity? Third, x raised to 4 and x minus z raised to 4. So we apply here third identity a square minus b square, and we have already learned how to apply or how to convert this given algebraic expression in the form of difference of two squares. So x raised to 4 is square of x square minus this x minus z raised to 4 is the square of x minus z square. Okay, we put here curly bracket because we have to separate this bracket and this bracket. So this is your first step. Okay, a square minus b square in the form of a square. Here a square is your x square and b square is your x minus z bracket square. Got it? Now we use the third identity. By using third identity, a square minus b square, a plus b, another bracket a minus b. So we use here this first bracket a plus b. So we use here x square plus x minus z, a plus b, and another bracket x square minus x minus z. So it becomes minus x and plus z, minus x and plus z. Okay, so sorry, it's square. We have to write here square because square is there. So look here, x minus z. Okay, first term x square plus second term x minus z bracket square. This is the first bracket, that is a plus b. Another bracket a minus b, x square minus x minus z bracket square. X square minus x minus z bracket square. Now look here. We expand the given term, that is x minus z bracket square, as a square minus 2ab plus b square. So by using second identity, and here x square minus x minus z bracket square. So again we use your third identity a square minus b square. Okay, a square, that is x square minus b square means x minus z bracket square. So we expand this first, x square as it is plus x minus z bracket square. By using second identity a minus b bracket square, we use here x square minus 2xz plus z square, and here we can write by using third identity a plus b, a minus b. So x plus x minus z, x minus z is the b, another bracket x minus, now this minus we have to change the sign here because we have to subtract this term from x. So this x become minus x and z become plus z. So minus x plus z. Got it? So look here now. X square plus x square, like terms, 2x square minus 2xz as it is plus z square as it is. And here x plus x, 2x minus z, first bracket. In second bracket, this plus x minus x get cancelled because x minus x 0 and only z is there. Okay, so these are the factors. First factor is 2x square minus 2xz plus z square. Second factor is 2x minus z. This is 2x minus z and z. Got it? So we use here second identity and expand the given x minus z bracket square, and at the first step we have used here third identity a square minus b square. Okay, so x square, square of x square minus square of x minus z bracket square. And in second bracket or second part of this second step, we use again third identity, that is the a square minus b square. And here x minus z plus z, because x minus x plus z, because we are subtracting x minus z from x, so we have to change the sign of this second term or second expression x minus z. So it becomes plus to minus and minus to plus. So x get cancelled, and these are the factors of the given algebraic expression. Okay. So pause the video and write down the solution. We will see the next example. Example number second. Today's second example. Okay. So you should remember that always you have to use first, second, and three identities in factorization. Okay. While factorizing any given algebraic expression, you should apply the three identities. Okay, whenever needed. Okay, but means it's depend on your example. Okay, which identity you are going to. So write down second example. A raised to 4 minus 6a square b square, 6a square b square plus 9b raised to 4 plus 9b raised to 4 minus 81. This is your second example. A raised to 4 minus 6a square b square plus 9b raised to 4 minus 81. Now look here. 81 is the square of 9. A raised to 4, a, b raised to 4. A and b two literals are there, and again 6a square b square, again it's a product of two literals. So we make a group of these first three terms and second term separately, because in a group of first three terms we use here which identity? Second, a minus b bracket square, because here middle term, that is the 6a square b square, the sign of middle term is minus here or negative sign is there, so we use here second identity, that is the a minus b bracket square. And I have told you that you have to find out the square root of the given first and the last, that is the third term, and then apply a minus b bracket square. That is our second identity. So look here, solution is equal to, so a raised to 4 is the square of a square. Okay, I write third step first, then you will get some idea. Plus 9 is the square of 3 and b raised to 4 is the square of 3 b square. So we write here 3b square square. That is square of 3b square. 3 square is 9 and b raised to 2 or b raised to 2 square or b raised to 2 raised to 2, that is the b raised to 4. And here minus, so we are using here a square minus 2ab plus b square. So 2 multiplied by a means a square multiplied by b means 3b square. 3b square. So look here, 2 3s are 6. A square as it is, b square as it is. Got it? That's why I have written here the first and third term first, and directly you can apply here 2ab. 2a means this term, b means this term, and we have to cross check whether the product of these three terms is equal to the middle term or not. Okay? Now this is your first group, or you can take bracket. Now minus 81 is the square of 9 square. So now this is nothing but your a minus b bracket square. We know that. Okay, that is a square minus 3b square bracket square. A square minus 3b square bracket square. A minus b bracket square, and minus this 9 square as it is. Now tell me which identity we are going to use in this step. It's very simple. Which identity? Third, a square minus b square. A square minus b square. A is your a square minus 3b square. This is the whole term considered as a, and b is your 9. So by using here third identity, we write here by using a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus is equal to a is nothing but here first term. So a square minus 3b square plus b is 9. Another bracket here, a square minus 3b square minus 9. So we simplify this, remove bracket. A square minus 3b square plus 9. Another bracket, a square minus 3b square minus 9. And these are the factor of the given algebraic expression. That is the a square minus 3b square plus 9 and a square minus 3b square minus 9. Okay, so till now you have get an idea how to find out the factors of the given algebraic expression. So you should use three identities. So by using three identities, you can solve the factorization questions. Okay, so observe the question or observe the algebraic expression first, then decide which identity you are going to use, first, second or third. In some examples you should use or you must use two identities, first or second, and the last identity a square minus b square. Okay, it's depend on question. So pause the video and write down the solution. We will see the next example, example number 4. Example number 4. So write down next example, third example. Okay, third one. Factorize each of the following. Okay, third one. What is the example? X square minus 2xy. X square minus 2xy plus y square minus x plus y. Minus x plus y. So when you observe the given algebraic expression, it's straightforward. It's straightforward. X square minus 2xy plus y square. So which identity? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So this is based on first three terms. Okay, a minus b bracket square. So we put this in bracket for your understanding, 2x plus y square minus, we put the x, this x plus y in bracket, so it become x minus y because we put here bracket and there is minus sign outside the bracket. That's why this plus become minus. Okay, so when we remove the bracket, okay, the simplification is like this. this plus x become minus x and this minus y become plus y. Got it? So this is your, by using second identity, a square minus 2ab plus b square. By using this we can write x, here a means x and b means y. So x minus y bracket square minus x minus y. Got it? So again, I have told you that x minus y bracket square means x minus y multiplied by x minus y minus this second expression as it is x minus y. So from this we take x minus y common, x minus y common, and here remaining term is your again x minus y minus, we take here x minus y whole term as a outside the bracket, so remaining term is here 1. So factor is x minus y, second bracket x minus y minus 1. So these are the factors of given algebraic expression x minus y and x minus y minus. Okay, it's very easy. You have to just observe the given algebraic expression very carefully, okay, and decide or the identify which identity you are going to use or which identity you should apply the given algebraic expression to find out the factors of the given question. Got it? So it's very simple. Okay. So in some examples you have to make some adjustment or you have to make some rearrangement of the given terms because you need your expression in standard form, that is the a minus b bracket square or a plus b bracket square or a minus b bracket square or a square minus b square or a plus b another bracket a minus b. So just think only three identities, first, second and third, and practice more such examples, then you will never lose marks, okay, of factorization questions. Okay, it's very simple. Find out the factorization of the given algebraic expression, question like this, and for that you have to first observe the question, what is the algebraic expression given in question, and then decide which identity you are going to use. Okay, so pause the video, write down the solution of this question. Now we will see the fourth example. Example number 4. Okay. Write down example. A square plus b square. A square plus b square minus 2 in bracket ab minus ac plus bc. ab minus ac plus bc. Look here. This is the question. So observe the question first. A square, b square. So square of two terms were here. Plus sign is there. Now first we will simplify the given second part of the question. That is that we multiply this 2 by each and every term present in bracket. Okay, and then we will collect the whatever the terms we needed, okay, to use the identities first, second or third. So first we simplify this. A square plus b square minus 2ab. This minus become plus because there is minus sign outside the bracket. 2ac. Again this plus become minus 2bc. Okay, we just multiply this 2 by each and every term present in bracket, and we change the sign plus to minus and minus to plus because there is minus sign outside the bracket. Look here. Now we get here square of two different terms, a square and b square. So which term, okay, we have to need here, okay, which term we need here to complete a square, to complete a perfect square. So it's maybe a by using a plus b bracket square, a square plus 2ab plus b square, or a minus b bracket square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, they are given two terms, a square b square already given. So if you get here this plus 2ab term here, then use this identity, and if there is minus 2ab term is there, then this use second identity is equal to. Now look for ab. Okay, which expression has ab as the literal, because a and b, a square and b square. So look for product of the literals ab. So this is ab. Okay, again we will check the remaining terms also, ac and bc. So we need this minus 2ab. Okay, so we will make a group of these three terms first to get a minus b bracket square, and we will make a group of this fourth and fifth term. Okay, how to make an adjustment or rearrangement of the terms to get the given expression, algebraic expression, in the form of the or the matching to the one of the three identities. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, and we take 2 and c common from both terms. So 2c common, remaining term is here a and here b. So a minus b. Got it? So this is nothing but your a minus b bracket square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Second identity, this is the a minus b bracket square, plus 2c in bracket a minus b. So again I have told you that a minus b bracket square means a minus b multiplied by a minus b. So we take a minus b common from both terms. Okay, so here remaining term is a minus b plus here 2c. So we remove the bracket, a minus b as it is, and here a minus b plus 2c, and these are the factors of the given algebraic expression. First factor is a minus b, and another factor is a minus b plus 2c. Got it? So pause the video and write down the solution. Okay, and today we stop here. Next lecture again we will see the another different types of the example based on the point, whatever the algebraic factorization of algebraic expression expressible as the perfect square, expressible as the perfect square, that is by using the a plus b bracket square, a minus b bracket square, and third identity a square minus b square. So if you have any doubt regarding today's lecture, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, so be prepared for that. Okay, practice more. You should do practice more to get an idea of this type of question. Once you practice more, you will find out the factors of any algebraic expression in very less time. But you should do practice more for that. Got it? So today we stop here. Thank you very much.